Hi everyone, and welcome to Silver Sonic, the Crystal Islands Refreshed. So, you thought I was done playing through all of the SHC entries? Well, other people's, sure, but I hadn't yet played my own. Now, this is going to be a little different from my other playthroughs, because now instead of, just playing someone else's entry and, like, trying to make, guesses on why they did such thing and, usually complaining about it. For this one, I will be giving, some commentary on my own entries and why I did, why I did the things that I did. So yeah, there's also going to be one on Martha's Fun Adventure uploaded in a few minutes after this one. It's just gonna need some time to export. So yeah, I'm not gonna do the review because obviously I would be very, very biased. But yeah, so Silver Sonic Crystal Islands Refresh. So the main reason why is my face stuck? No, okay, there we go. So the main reason why I made an improved version of Silver Sonic, because usually when I make a hack, I make the hack, then I'm done. I don't update it unless it's like game-breaking bugs. The main reason why I updated this one is because I wanted some practice for Martha's level design, because I knew this one had some level design issues, so I wanted to be ready for some much greater level design for Martha, because it was supposed to be it's supposed to be the magnum opus of my Sonic hacking career. So yeah, I went back to this old one and decided to give it a little give it some improvements. I could have gone to Rise of the Effect, but I felt that it was like too old and not like super interesting to do. So yeah, instead I went back to this one, and now it's a much better game. It's still got like some problems, and it's still like a little too hard for some people, but at least it's much more playable now. So yeah, among the improvements I have the new HUD, which have been, I forgot who made it, but it was the guy that made, oh yeah, it was Ninja Cat, there we go. So yeah, the guy that made NC Revision. So yeah, and also I improved Silver Sonic's sprites to have more accurate shading to his original sprite on his face and belly, because there were some sprites that had this style of shading, but then there were other sprites that didn't have this style, so it was like really weird. Yeah, now everything is properly shaded. So yeah. Also, this excellent music we're hearing is the Black Beach theme, ported in by my good friend Amilgi, who does all the music for my ROM hacks, except for like GBA Metroid, because in that case I can just import the MP3 basically. So yeah, he is a god at this, and yeah, this is a very impressive music port that he did. Now for the level design here, I mean obviously it's got like flash metals, because like I was really into Mega Man when I made this hack, which is why you have like Mega Man everywhere, and obviously Splashy, who is totally not Splash Woman. What are you talking about? I've never even played Mega Man 9, I just wanted to have an excuse to put like, waifu in my Cyclone hack. Which actually makes the premise of this hack like Silver Sonic simping for Splash Woman technically. But yeah, anyway, originally you were like much higher up this level, then you would like fall down in the water, and you had like no rings. So what I changed is I added a ring monitor over here, and I broken it like 4 minutes ago. And you go through a little pond, and then you only have like a very easy to defeat like crystal crab meat. I forgot the name of the crystal enemies, aside from like a few of them. But yeah, after this, like most of the level design is pretty much the same, just easier. Though here I added the invincibility monitor, and I removed some bottomless pits. Hello, Crystalja. I had a little checkpoint over here. I made this wall properly slide before you could just jump through and die, which is not very safe. But yeah, is my battery... Yeah, okay, it's gonna be fine. Just making sure my phone doesn't die while I'm recording this. That would be disappointing. But yeah, my main goals were to make it like much easier, and yeah, it's a lot easier, though I didn't get as many playtesters as for Martlet, so I couldn't like verify it that much, so it was mostly me who playtested it. But yeah, it's a lot easier. Like here, this just used to be like a huge gap of barely any platforms, but now it's just a little solid ground, you're just going to water. So yeah, this is a little hard to collect, so let me show you how. Not like that. Not like that. There we go. So you just need to do a little running jump of the second step. If you do from the top step, you just like end up like missing, because you bump against the monitor. Here's another little bottomless pit I removed, unless you're dumb enough to, you know, jump in yourself. Here I had to remove like 2 rings of the smile, because otherwise you couldn't like collect them. So yeah, this area is pretty much, you know, it's mainly the early zones that needed like a lot of level design tweaking. The later ones, like, not too much in terms of like layout changes, like they're pretty much identical. So yeah, you gotta make sure you don't like fall off accidentally. Because one of the biggest problems with my ROM hacks was like a lot of like blind jumps, which is not helped by this Sonic game having a terrible camera. Also here I changed the palette to be more pretty, so it's like, you know, it was like the day instead of sunset. It's very hard to make a good looking sunset in a Sonic game, even more in 8-bit ones, so yeah, I just stopped doing it. Also these little towers that were from... I know it's one of them, it's either a Wily or Cossack stage. They were in the tile set originally, but I didn't use them for whatever reason. But yeah, now they're used. So, God, why is my thing not working? Why is my thing lagging so much? Another game of my... whatever. This I could have made a little bit better, but yeah, this section's been overhauled. Also now there's only one difficulty, because it was really weird to have like a bunch of difficulties, and like they didn't really have a normal mode, so yeah, I just unified everything and made it like way easier. Alright, so here we go to get the program disc. Now you can just, you know, jump over there. Now the intended path is not, you know, if you notice, you can go through this wall and get, you know, invincibility, but if you jump in here, then you have another walk through walls, and you can get it the intended way. And have this little super ring monitor. So yeah, I haven't seen many people get it the legit way, especially in this version. Also, I used Sonic 2 music because I really like Sonic 2 8-bit, but I didn't really like feel like editing that game because it seems like a lot more complex, especially that since it had, you know, spooky disassemblies and stuff. This I've turned into a bottom section instead of a bottomless pit. It already kinda had a bottom section, but it was like an optional thing to get a continue monitor. In this I've removed the gap so you can't fall off. And here in the original version there was a extra like signpost, but I removed it because it was like, why bother with that? So yeah. And now we're gonna go to the bonus stage, which I have also improved a lot. Because before it was only like one layout that I like changed really hurriedly, but now we have more layouts, and this one is a little easier. I mean, it's still pretty short compared to the original Sonic 1 bonus stage layout, but I like my bonus stages a little bit more cozy, I guess. So yeah. Also, yeah, you notice the shadow on the rings changes colors in every zone, which I really like. It looks good. But yeah, this was hard to get past. Come on, there we go. Yeah, and now you can actually exit the special stage, so you know you can get points for like the extra rings you get. Whereas before you just had to wait for the timer, which unfortunately like deletes your rings, so you can't like get bonus points. I would say this is slightly different from the SHC version because I've already like digging in some feedback to like make some edits. Because in the SHC version, the signpost appears like a row like 1 star earlier, so you can like accidentally like trigger it instead of like a part of the bonus stage, but you know the screen lock is in place, so you can't like go back, which is really annoying. So I've changed that. But yeah, this stage I haven't changed much, though. Now you have like flat ground to stand on if you like wait here and you run out of invincibility. And yes, this was inspired by that one Mario 3 stage in World 7, where you just like have to change stars to not die on piranha plants. Well, choppers. I mean, there's also piranha plants, I think. But yeah, neat little stage. I guess I've turned it into 2 strings instead of like a little big obstacle course, but there's still an extra life over there. I also closed off the gaps in the lake and made it into a staircase, so yeah. The first zone is the one with the most big layout changes. Here we have a little continue monitor. And here we have a arrow monitor. Now in his mod, not Pixel Cat, Ninja Cat made the checkpoints into like floppy disk monitors, but I didn't really like that because it didn't feel like super obvious, so I turned them back into arrows but with a little extra shading. Alright, hello Splashy. Now one bug I managed to fix was that in the original he had like a little like whoosh sound that would keep playing in this arena. Why is my thing broken? Okay, my face is broken. Hold on. What are you doing? Hold on. Okay, 2 seconds. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Because I have to put it in like low priority so it doesn't like kill my recording frame rate. You know, yeah, if you would stand on like one of the edges of these platforms, like there would be like a weird sound that would keep playing. So that's apparently like I use the chunk that's normally used for like the part where you fall into like Reno's Zone Act 2 and it just plays that sound whenever you're in it. So yeah, it would just keep playing that sound when you were standing on it. But yeah, I'm very glad to have finally figured out that bug and fixed it. Though I think you can trigger it in Martha's Fun Adventure in another spot. So, whoops. Alright, Frost Mine Zone, which is the second most change zone. Now I'm still not super happy with this zone. Like, I think this zone was like I could have skipped it because it really never felt super complete. Here's a Terrasol Mine from the Edge World. But at least this version, you know, it's okay. It's nothing, you know, the Skullman tiles still don't look super great, but at least the Gemini Man tiles look good. Also, yeah, one thing not a lot of people notice is that the first one don't use Gemini Man tiles. They use Crystal Man tiles, which, since you know the Crystal Islands, and I in fact use a lot of Crystal Man's things for like, you know, making the enemies. I mean, pretty much all of the enemies aside from this guy are like just Crystal Man's and the Crystal Joe's projectiles just, you know, turn into Sonic enemies. Anyway, this is another zone I changed a little. lot. But yeah, I changed the ringman glass tiles to these, and I've made it so they actually, you know, look good with the sky transition. So yeah, another pretty heavily changed zone. So rare sprite over here. You don't see that often. Alright, there we go. Oh god, lag almost killed me. This normally I would, if my things were working, this is where I would do a shock expression like this. Anyway, yeah, this zone, it was never my favorite, and I tried to improve it, but even still, I'm not super happy with it. Now, one thing is that I was originally going to use the Vesper, you know, the beach theme for this zone, but I ended up using it for the first zone instead, because I felt it was like more appropriate to, you know, hit everyone with like the absolute banger of the Plague Beach team to impress them. So yeah, you ended up getting Gemini Man in this zone, which ended up, you know, making sense because now it uses Gemini Man tiles. So yeah. I also fixed the bug where you could fall off. So I think it's in the next tag, but yeah, you could fall off after getting the signpost and like die, which is not the most pleasant of feelings. But yeah. And here is one of the new special stage layouts, which I don't think any streamer has gotten, but I've actually been keeping up. I don't know, maybe someone has gotten it like today. I'm recording this like, I mean, we are on Sunday, but like, you know, it's like early night Sunday, so I haven't seen any of the Saturday streams because I was helping my parents with boxes for my grandma. So yeah, I haven't really kept up with the streams of today. But yeah, another neat little special stage. I put the moon as a important part of it. Anyway, yeah, here too I put the signpost a little later. Though I don't think you can trigger the like weird okay, fuck, I can't talk. I don't think you can trigger the screen lock and still have like parts of the stage visible in this one, so I think it was fine anyway, but I just did it, you know, to be safe. No, I'm not angry. Stop being angry. Come on. Alright, there we go. One thing you might have noticed, I've made all the springs use the style in Chrome Jewel. So it looks like the Sonic 2 springs, but with Sonic 1 spring shading, which I think was like the best one. So yeah, they look pretty good. Here, down here I've added a second path, though if you like just go at full speed you get sniped by a fish here in the early versions at least you did. But yeah, it's still not this super special stage. I mean, it's not, it's a regular stage. Now I've changed how you get to this, I forgot the name of my own power-up. The fucking program this, there we go. Normally you would just like fall off, you know, here there was no bridge. Now, what you have to do is get on this bridge, come on, and then jump off. No, don't fall off here. And, you know, don't do that. Don't do that, that's not right. Or we can try again. Oh, never mind, we can't. Okay, okay, that's a little design flaw. But yeah, you go down there and you get the, you get to program this. I'm gonna try again because I want the good ending for this one. Alright, come on, there we go. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of lag there because there's a lot of enemies. Lag isn't too bad on this one, it's not too bad. It was even better in Martlet, there's like pretty much no lag. Alright, let's try this again, but on miss, please. I could have just made these like not fall off, but I didn't. There we go, and you can jump through. But it's not the only secret over here, because if you jump down over here, you can get an extra life. Yeah, I made more use of the space in this act. So yeah, that's really cool. And you can still spring up here and get a few goodies. And you can still get attacked by this guy. Now, I think at the end of this act I could have like just lowered this back down, but I like the balance, so I kept it. So yeah, it still has some slight design flaws, unfortunately. Oh my god, why are you not working? So shut up about encoding overloaded, you work perfectly fine. OBS. Here's another one. This one is just, you know, rings and these side springs that I don't really use much. In fact, I don't use them at all in the Martlet special stage layouts, or bonus stage. Speaking of, I tried, not in this one, but in Resident Effect, to put like chaos emeralds in these bonus stages, so you know it's an actual, so, you know, it like really works, like, you know, Sonic 1. But for some reason they don't show up, so you can't. Anyway, I'm just gonna get a few more rings for my extra life. And we are out of here. There we go. 4 seconds left, and 1 ring to spare. That's still 100 more points. Oh, 300 more points. I'll say it's very easy to stockpile lives in this one. Mark it if you're good. Oh my god, stop. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, my VTuber face software does not like me tonight. Oh, I forgot. Okay, that falls off. These don't anymore. Anyway, bosses are the same. I could have increased the boss's health in this one by, because I found out how for Martlet, but I ended up not doing it. So it's still, you know, 8 hits. I mean, it's better than 20, which is one of the only flaws Martlet has. You know, I really bumped up the health, but that's a discussion for another day. Also, I don't use the final zone, well, not final zone, the sky-based zone boss in this hack. There's a very simple reason why. It's because I didn't want to. It's because she uses the same sprite for like walking, and I wanted the ending to be, you know, her walking happily, you know, splashy. So I couldn't have that. This zone hasn't changed too much, so you have less bits, and now you can actually see through the secret walls. It's not super obvious, but you know the sky is purple, so there's a little different shade, so you can tell where you can walk. This spear, this has replaced a just spike bit. Yeah, the spears are a little less annoyingly placed. And I don't. Also, I've added. I don't remember if I had made the spikes on it in the original version, but I know they are now. So if you fall on them, you don't like pass through. Here I've added a little, you know, rolling diamond section. So if you fall off this one, you can just walk on the ground. And those are actually slightly downscaled diamonds from the Sonic 1 special stage. You know, the ones you break by falling into. Now I've added a little secret over here. You know, you can take this upper path like before, or you can go down and get this shield and skip it, because you can actually go through it. Yeah, also the water I changed for Wily Wars Mega Man 2 Wily Stage 3 water, instead of using what I was going to use for like the sky gradients and like slopes. So you have not a lot of slopes in this one. I mean, there are some, but there's not like a bunch. Alright, this is the hard rolling log section, because if you fall, you die. You know, just gotta stop. It's not super hard. Yeah, there's some rings if you feel like it. Although, I mean, I think this is my favorite enemy design of mine. Like, it just looks so clean. Like, it's a basic edit, but it looks good. Alright, now there. Oh, god damn it. I was worried, but the camera scrolling killed me, basically. That can happen. Alright. Just gonna hurry up to the zone. Yeah, at least I get to talk more about my game design, so good for you. Now, Red Hot Sonic had now I wanted these to be like the enemies, because like they're the original enemies in Crystal Egg. Though, yeah, it's a little bit weird because you can't like kill them. The Red Hot Sonic had a very great idea. I don't know if it's what he said like intentionally, but he said, you know, they should be like lasers, and yeah, that's a very good idea. So I'll probably turn them into like little lasers and change those like holes into laser shooters. But this makes sense since, you know, it's an old Hangman base. Don't kill me. Thank you. There we go. I really like this little Crystal Egg Zone return. I mean, some people were like wondering why it was there, but I mean, it's because it's like important to the floor, to the plot. Because, you know, this is supposed to be where Sonic 2 takes place, just for the final zone of Sonic 2 takes place. Just now we get to see everything that was around it. Alright, this act I've changed a little bit now. Originally, you know, this part where you just like need to go through the wall was only the hard version, but I decided to add it back in this one because it's, you know, it's an interesting little gimmick. Watch out for the spear. Also, this water pushes you because I didn't realize that Jungle Zone water pushed you, so I thought it was like just a bug. But no, that's intentional. I didn't put any waterfall graphics. Alright, so this program disc was also originally only there in the hard version, but I've changed it back down to there. Now, someone was, you know, commented, you know, in the trailer, good hack, but he actually not in the trailer, in the entry, commented he couldn't like find that. But if he, you know, used his eyes, I remembered, hey, there's walkthrough walls. You know, there's walls you can walk through in this zone. I just choose one to get up here. Well, you can actually get here by first jumping here, but not on the spring. Then you fall off. Then you jump here, because look, purple background. That means I can go through. And there we go. I could have made it a little bit more obvious by making the wall also like see-through, but I didn't have enough tile space for that. So unfortunately, that's not possible. But yeah, I really like that little design. Here we have a 1-up, which is where the emerald was in the original easy version. Yeah, speaking of, he said like, oh, it's not possible to get because it's based on the easy version, but in the easy version, that emerald would be there. And true, the layouts were based on the easy version, but it doesn't matter in this case. Also, I added this little platform here so you can't fall back down, because when the signpost loads, like, you know, it overrides a bunch of it overrides zone art. So I mean, you can see here, like, when I collect the ring, like the stars are like garbage graphics. But yeah, that's just to make sure you don't fall back down. And like, you know, see glitch graphics for like enemies. So yeah, we're almost at 30 minutes already. In 3, 2, 1, there we go. 30 minutes, nice. Maybe probably the longest playthrough, I'm gonna guess. Alright, this section originally was like just like a bunch. It was like hard jump between like a bunch of spikes. You could see like Pokemon Training Red, but I've changed it to a more useful shield monitor and extra life. Though if you don't like, you know, jumping over there, you can also just miss this spring and, you know, come down and jump on this rolling log. You know, whichever one you prefer. Otherwise, the rest of the level is pretty much identical. Though, ooh, what's this? I've added the little nice guy. And yeah, it uses the original tile for water, for like the transition thing. Also, yeah, if you paid close attention, when Fleshy loads in, for some reason, like the diamond just like perfectly loads in as a head graphic, which is really funny. Oh yeah, this isn't the best boss fight, but could be worse. Pretty easy. Like the boss fights in this game are pretty easy, aside from like the final one. But even then, it's pretty easy, especially for this act, because you can like just hit them pretty much whenever you want. So yeah, alright, Chromed Jewel Zone. Probably my favorite zone. So I'm going to make a quick note here that I need to charge my phone, which I use for recording. So I might have to up the volume a little bit now. Come on. There we go. Alright, so yeah, the volume might be a little lower, but don't worry, I'll fix that in post. Yeah, this zone hasn't seen too many changes, though now you can finally get the continue monitor in here, and I will try that, and I failed. Yeah, disappointing, I know. I've also removed most spine bones, because like they were just like really annoying. Also, here is the only real Bandit, aside from like the fish guy and crystal egg. And yeah, I think he only shows up in this level and like another one. Yeah, there might be one in Act 2, but yeah, they don't do much Roebloz in this game. Also, one sad thing is that you can't mix and match, like, you know, the ones that shoot and the ones that don't shoot. So yeah, because like in Sonic 1, for example, in Silver Sonic the Revenge, I mixed a non-shooting Roebloz and a one that shoots his little spikes together in the enemy zone. I'll say this is one of the only zones where the highlight doesn't really work on the rings, but whatever. Now I've been getting the emerald though harder by adding this, because now you have 2 spike balls to deal with, so you have to jump up really quickly. The rest of the section is pretty much identical though. Yeah, this is probably my favorite zone of this game. I mean, you got the cool enemies, you got the awesome music, and, you know, really cool graphics. And very easy invincibility. I've also changed this to not be like, not straight, so you don't like fall into spikes and, you know, have invincibility run out. So yeah, though this part still exists, so sorry about that. Okay, now that we have the emerald, I can just show you the bottom path, which hasn't changed that much, all things considered. Yes, you still have this jump to make. It looks a little wonky though. Whoa, close. And yeah, I've also removed the use a spring that was here, because originally this chunk showed like a spring, but it doesn't actually work. So yeah, So this is the only part where this little platform is used. So yeah. But you can still get like a bunch of rings here. Crazy how many there is. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I could go for extra life, but I don't really... I mean, I think I have like 15 lives and like 3 continues. Yeah, I still got my extra life, so never mind. Alright. Yeah, I'm clearing through this pretty quickly. I mean, I've played it a bunch of times already, so I'm pretty used to it. Alright, Act 3 is a little rough around the edges still with the enemies. But it's not too bad. Also, this is Labyrinth Zone. Like Labyrinth Zone slot, but I changed it to have no water. Because who likes water levels? There we go. I'm not sure what I'll do with like the water gimmick in Martha, because I'm obviously not doing an underwater stage in Waterfalls, so I don't really know. Because I think the first one is gonna be like the dunes, so I don't know what I could do with the water. Like maybe I'll just have like a little like tiny section with water, like just for fun. But I don't know yet. I might move the steam marks to like Zone 4 and then have that as like the deadly gimmick. Anyway, speaking of water stages, now this is Scrap Brain Slot, which has a very interesting result, like side effect, is that water never makes you drown unless you're in Labyrinth Zone, and only if you're in Labyrinth Zone Acts 1 and 2, because in Act 3 it doesn't, because like the boss would be unfair if that happened. So yeah, if you put water in like this water object in other stages, it doesn't kill you. And the other like chunk-based water also doesn't drown you. Anyway, I haven't changed this zone too much. The main thing I did was like remove some, like a lot of bottomless bits and remove some of the water shooters. So yeah, now a lot of them are not active anymore. But yeah, otherwise this zone is pretty much identical. Honestly, I think this song is my second favorite part from MLG in this act. Like, it sounds so good. Yeah, it's about the same as the. Honestly, I think it's better than the original Mega Man 9 version. Oh no. The only one annoying thing is that because of the water, like slowing the game down, yeah, the sound doesn't correspond with the water shooters anymore. I mean, they're supposed to be like flamethrowers. But yeah. This one hasn't changed too much overall. Also, I have the little Aqua Lake Zone tiles. Now, they were supposed to be animated, but pallet cycles don't work underwater. Like, even the stage was set up to be animated, but it ended up like not being. I could have removed the water like physics, but I didn't really feel like it, so yeah. Unfortunately. I'm scared. Alright, there we go. There we go. Yeah, as I said, like this deck is not like my best deck ever. I mean, it was my best Sonic deck when I released it, but now it's not. But you know, it's good for what it is. Now I could go back. Now I don't know where to post this. You know, now that like Romagnanet is like no longer a thing. I might remove like the water in this stage, but I don't know yet. Also, so you know, at least like everything is animated, but I don't know, I kinda like the unique physics for this stage. I don't know yet. I probably will if I work on this again, but I'll have to see, because yeah, now we just like cut out shit over here. Also, why would you have like water jets in water? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but whatever. So the glitch graphics over here is just where the water... Oh no. Yeah, this is what we saved all our lives for. You know, the word... Oh, it sends me so far back. I might have to bust out the old save states. I mean, I don't need to, but just for my, you know, sanity. Yeah. I mean, at least I have no one else to blame but myself for this one. That's the thing that happens sometimes when I'm like playing my ROM hacks. I'm like, who does, like, I go out, who designed this? And I have, you know, I realize, oh wait, it's me. I designed this. But yeah, this was like... Yeah, like everything was set up for pallet cycling, but I just couldn't. Unfortunately. Alright, let's just not die like an idiot now. Come on. I have yet to play Mega Man 9, which is like the wild part. I mean, I can appreciate the design even if I haven't played the thing. Alright, oh, the checkpoint was like right there. Damn. I'm not smiling. Come on. Oh my god. Thank you. Alright, just gonna roll. Yeah, the hitbox is very inaccurate on these things, I'm sorry. I mean, as I said, like, the improvements to this version weren't, like, super huge. Like, they were mainly just, like, little design practice. And we need to see, like, where I made some errors, but I didn't necessarily, like, fix all of them. It was still mostly platforming based, yeah, it's mostly still platforming based. Also, the water physics break at the end, so, yeah. A very polished stage there. Why are you not charging? My phone has so many problems charging, it's wild. Like, it needs to be like in the perfect spot for it to like actually work. Kinda annoying. This stage I like a lot. There we go. Here I've made the conveyor belt not kill you. Unless you like stay on it all the way. Now there is a path here, but I always just jump up. Which is one good thing of underwater physics, you can jump higher. Yeah, it's a more little open stage. And really the only one with like a lot of paths, with like multiple paths in the original version. Which I did do for Marvelous Fun Adventure, like, extensively. So let me tell you, there is a reason why there aren't like multiple paths in a lot of these like Sonic 1 Master System levels, because the game doesn't like enjoy it if you put like too many objects, so it just starts like corrupting everything. So yeah, you have to like not have too many objects, and obviously it's hard to make a good level, you know, without a bunch of objects. Oh, this one is so evil. At least there's a checkpoint. Also, the reason why all the new checkpoints are up high is that if you spawn like deep underwater, which could happen from a checkpoint, then if you're not like right by the water, you don't like get into it. So here's the only Mega Man bus door thing. The weird part is, I could have probably used it in like all the levels because of like the sprite slots that it uses, but I didn't. Right, there we go. Just roll. Oh my god, why you not? There we go. Alright, now we go down to get our program disk. This isn't the worst stage design. Also, I made it so you don't get pushed into the wall, which means you like upwarp anymore. Because that was a little weird. There we go, safe and sound. I really like Sonic 2 8-bit sound effects. Like, to me, that's the ultimate, like, Chaos Emerald jingle. Even though I use, like, the Sonic 3 version for my intro. Alright, there we go. At least the water level is, like, higher so you don't see the graphics glitching out there. There we go. Alright, only 3 levels left. Because, like, the last one is just, like, a cutscene. Yeah, that's been pushing the water is the same reason. Otherwise, it doesn't know that you're in water. I removed the enemies at the start here. I did keep these guys, but I also removed the clownfish guy. I kept this. I like this little stage, you know, it's just a little parkour stage before the boss. Alright, time for the only hard boss in this one. It's only if you try to jump down there. There. Oh, that was close. I don't know why her projectiles are glitched. Like, they shouldn't, but they are for some reason. Really not a hard boss by any means. I mean, if you do that, yeah. Yeah, it's at least like a little challenge. A little challenging. I like this one. Oh. Ooh, barely. There we go. We beat you, Splashy. Now, what's funny is I have a. I don't know what causes that, but I find it really cool. Yeah, there we go. Little Half-Life warp that I just completely broke. And what's funny is that I have a very long-standing roleplay server with my friends on Discord. And right now the big story arc is actually with Splashy the Mermaid, played by me, of course. And here we go. Now we're in Half-Life, because I was very into Half-Life when I made this one. So yeah, it's Half-Life everywhere. So yeah, this is Zen from Half-Life, though with some Super Metroid thrown into the mix. And here's the thing that not even Sonic 1 NC Edition did, which is non-blinding electricity, because it's just a palette like the other ones. Though you do have to find it in the ROM, like it's not editable in the editor, but I did find it, and it's, you know, just only flashes the color used for the electricity, so you don't, like, you know, become, you know, get a seizure when you try to play the stage. It allows me to put this little level gimmick, which I quite like. I quite like the lightning level gimmick. Anyway, yeah, this is probably my favorite stage, aside from like the from a Chrome Jewel in a century. This also didn't get that many changes, especially in Act 1. I think it's just like a few like minor tweaks to avoid like line jumps. Also gliding that guy, forgot the name of. So yeah, you can totally fall off over here and just, you know, skip a bunch of the stage. This one is the only stage that has multiple paths, by the way, aside from the, Okay, that was annoying. Wait, you got the top path, but you also, you know, obviously, also a slight graphic glitch over there. But, you know, over here, you know, can go left and down or right, you know, on this path over here. I don't know why the graphics for the Buzz Bomber weird thing are glitched. But after this, you can, you know, continue up. I mean, Pundmaster made the graphics for those Zen pillars, which I'm very happy about. They look great. But I just felt like having a Half-Life all. Now, my original idea was to make Silver Sonic's palette like yellow, so it's like, oh, you know, he went Supersonic with the emeralds he got in the last game, but I ended up scrapping it because it didn't like really work that well. Alright, now we have a little platform, so it's not a light jump, and there we go! Nice! Alright, one last stage left, and no boss, because I didn't really want to put the Skybase on boss, as I already explained earlier. Here we go, the Edge World. Tell us how you edge. No. Also, here is the only graphical loading glitch in the game. It's caused by like having too many like objects on screen. I think when you leave a level, it's weird. I'm not too sure what causes it, but yeah. Alright, here's a trick. You can just roll down and you'll be safe. And yeah, the electrifying maze is still here. Probably my favorite area in this stage. Yeah, this is where you get the last program disc. So now we can bang our hot mermaid sister. I don't know why Robotnik made the robot so different from the others, but I'm not the one who writes the story. Except I am, but I don't know. I felt like it. I definitely went less like wild with the story in Martlet, but it's still pretty wild because it's Ermac. So of course I'm going wild with it a little bit. Okay, so I wanted to put like a checkpoint right before the, you know, little airship section we're about to go on, but unfortunately, if you have a checkpoint, you know, in a zone where you have like the doors that warp you, it will, instead of like warping you to where the start, it will warp you to the checkpoint start. So it just like, so in this zone it will just like kill you, essentially. So yeah. Also lower this so you get these will be over here. Alright. There we go, little bounce. I just wanted a little Skybase zone section. Also in the original version, those spikes were like magic ways, but I just replaced them with the spikes. It just works better. Alright, final boss time. There he is! The final boss. Oh no. I don't know why the hitbox on those guys is so weird, but it just is. Alright, this part has not changed. I'm not thank you. I'm still very proud of this little palette cycle, even though it's like really easy to make. You know, it looks good. It looks good. Alright, there we go. Handy button, am I right? There we go, now she's happy, and we are getting the hell out of here. I wish I knew as much about hacking when I made this as I do now, because I could have changed that song to be like, you know, happy one. But whatever. And then you finish on a signpost, because I didn't know how to end it. Very, very nice. Alright. Good ending. It's incest. Nice job. Also, yeah, I moved this, to program this thing. The text wouldn't cover up as much, but still a little. It still covers up a little bit. But yeah, that was Silver Sonic, the Real Soul Islands refresh. I'm not gonna do my whole like review thing, but yeah, it was a little. It was a nice little test to see, to like improve my level design for Martha's Fun Adventure. Yeah, if you want to play this this game, definitely check out this version instead of the old one. It's just better. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. See you in the next one, where I'll be playing Martha's Fun Adventure. So yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and as usual, see ya! Also, I didn't do the credits sequence here, because it's really hard to do. Bye bye!